Welcome back, my beautiful sinners, to another great video here on the Saviour Show. That's right, amazing, majestical, the Saviour Show. You're welcome, boys. Get excited and get pumped up because, guys, today I'm going to be talking about a pretty interesting topic, okay? I think a lot of gamers now feel this mentality, but I'm about to share with you today, okay, guys? You probably already know what I'm going to be talking about because it should say it in the title. And for that level of genius, you should give yourself a pat on the back. Anyway, guys, before I start this video, make sure to subscribe. Go do it right now. Go hit subscribe. Just do it. It takes 2 seconds, okay? Hit the like button if you feel like it, or dislike me. I don't really care. And guys, most importantly, leave me your comments because I want to read your opinions, because without that, I might as well just blow my little gym jams away, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, let's get on with the video, okay? So, today I'm going to be talking about gaming in 2020 and why games need to be hard, okay, in 2020. 2020, did I say that enough? Did you know that we live in the year 2020? I'm just making this sure that the YouTube algorithm picks up that we do live in the year 2020. Thank you, Google. Thank you for being my almighty goddess that I serve every day, and every night I dream about Google. Sorry, guys. The Google overlords are just speaking through me. They're transcending my body into the Google cloud. Sorry. Anyway, yes, we are going to be talking about why games need to be hard and why games should be hard, okay? Because, guys, I feel like gaming these days have basically become, you know, just hand-holding pieces of watered down garbage, just like a piss stain on the side of a road, okay? That's what gaming has become, okay? Now, I'm not saying there aren't good games out there. There are plenty of good games out there with a level of challenge. But it seems to me that gaming has a problem, okay? And that is not just the creativity that games seem to lack nowadays, but it's also because they are just too easy, okay? I understand that gaming has become so, you know, mainstream now, that everyone basically plays games. And of course, because everyone plays games, everyone needs to feel like they're a badass and they are, you know, doing all these amazing things when they're actually not really. There's not actually any level of skill. You know, an average gamer, okay, can't play Dark Souls. An average gamer can't do Cuphead, okay? An average gamer can't play any kind of games that require some kind of level of thought or some kind of level of, you know, just concentration and actual, you know, hand-eye coordination and skill, okay? It's very, very hard to find any gamer who can actually play these games. I mean, there are out there, there's a lot of people who can, but I'm talking about the average Joe, okay? The average Joe can't seem to play hard games anymore, and it's so sad, okay? Because gaming, what makes a game interesting, okay, is the challenge, okay? That's what makes the whole purpose of a game, you know, thrilling to play, is the challenge, okay? I remember back in the day, you know, I grew up on PlayStation 1, I grew up on PlayStation 2, I grew up on the PC, you know, stuff like Starshot, stuff like, you know, Jak and Daxter. I mean, those weren't hard games, okay? I'm not saying they were hard games, but there were plenty of other hard games out there which I played. But the main point is that they weren't hand-holdy, okay? If you are walking on a ledge, you know, for example, in most modern day games now, you can't fall, okay? There's like always a safety net bubble around your character, pretty much in most games now, you know. But before, in the past, games actually didn't have this. Prince of Persia is a prime example. The old Prince of Persia games were goddamn amazing, and they were challenging, okay? They were pretty challenging. There were plenty of other games out there that were challenging, and they just weren't holding your hand, okay? They were actually letting you control stuff. Most games now are basically movies, okay? With all these high-budget cutscenes and all that stuff, and there are so many games now, like Batman Arkham City, like Mad Max, that make you feel like a badass, okay? But you're not actually doing any of the work. You're just hitting a button that automatically makes you counter something. You're not actually having to dodge like you are in Dark Souls or something like Cuphead, or, for example. You know, these are just automated systems that are doing it for you. And, you know, I'm just talking about gaming, but this is pretty much throughout life. It seems like automated systems with pretty much everything, you know, make you feel like you're doing something, but you're actually not doing anything. And gaming is meant to be an interactive media, okay? And the challenge is what makes these games fun, okay? So I'm so tired that now modern day games seem to lack this, and you know, most modern day games seem to just hold your hand, okay? So I really feel like we need to go back to the days of where games actually, you know, respected the player, and games just become more challenging now. There are a few games out there nowadays that are actually challenging, but the majority of the games are released are just too easy. They are very, very easy. You know, it's good to see that there are different difficulty options, but so many games now are just way too easy. They basically sugarcoat, you know, the whole kind of gaming experience. They give this kind of invincible bubble around, you know, the character you play. Like, you can't take any full damage, you're basically a superhero when you're just playing like a first-person shooter, okay? And I just feel like games are lacking that edge that makes you, you know, sit on the edge of your seat. You know, like Metro Exodus, okay? That's a great game. If you play it on hardcore, it's a great game, okay? There are still games out there. I'm just saying a lot of them are just too easy, and I don't understand why people like this, because for me, it just takes me completely out of the experience, and that's not why I play a game. I play a game to feel immersed. I play a game to keep me engaged and to make me feel like, wow, I'm actually good at something. I'm actually getting better at this game. So I don't understand why, when, you know, in the past, all games were like this. All games had that freedom of basically, you know, actually challenging the player, and now it's just automated systems basically doing all the gameplay for you. And I just think that needs to stop, and we need to get back to the core gaming where games were actually hard, and that is exactly why I think games should be hard. Obviously, if you just want a simple, you know, like a couch game and you just want to switch off, not every game has to be hard, but I'm saying for games that are action-packed, that, you know, are meant to be a thrilling kind of adventure, should be hard, okay? And I really don't understand why most games now have basically become so watered down and basic. And I just think it's a little, you know, interesting topic to talk about. So let me know your opinions down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have yourself a great day, stay safe, and yeah, see you next time.